Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our episode. So this will be a new episode since we have finished the videos on the financial decision making. So all last videos are simply on loans summarized. I've done the video on the mortgage, student versus business loans. So today we're going to talk on the different topic. So today we're going to touch on the mindful meditation with some practical examples as usual. So the first one, I'm going to give like the key concepts in mindful meditation. The second point, we're going to touch on the practical steps for mindful meditation, which will be a step-by-step guide through. Then the third point, we're going to look at the benefits of meditation or mindful meditation, because we have to add theirs to become mindful. So there's a little touch of mind and meditation. So it is like on the mental level, not only on the physical, mental, physical, and the spiritual level. The fourth point, it will be on the practical examples. Now we're going to touch on practical examples, which are like the real world examples or daily life. Then the fifth one, I'm going to give like how to start a mindful meditation journey. So it will be like the step by step as well, how you can do it yourself. Practicality, that's what I like the most. Then after that, as usual, I'm going to give a quick summary at the end, just as usually doing all the videos to sum up what we learn in each episode. So are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Tighten your belt and let's begin our meditation. So since I'm an author, self-help author, I think I've got the audacity or the authority to talk about mindful meditation. So in the case of self-help, self-realization, or self-improvement, it's all about a physical, mental, and the spiritual level. So in my case, it doesn't matter if I can touch on the financial world, the business world, the marketing world. So I have to include everything here on my channel, Mwanandeke Kindembo YouTube channel. So ladies and gentlemen, this is your all go-to channel on everything really on the self-improvement. So like I said in my 5 books, I write about 5 desires, which is love, health, power, and knowledge. In the case of power, we can talk about security as well. So in the case of health, this is like mindful meditation. So in the case of mindful meditation, it's all about your posture as well. It's not only about meditating, closing eyes, focusing and things like that. Then you wake up, you don't even know why you're closing your eyes. So you need to have a purpose. It's all about improving your posture, how you talk as well, effective communication, and overall well-being as well. It can be on the case of your food, watch the way you eat, not to overeat, not to eat fast food, things like that. So improving your health, like on the physical level, mental level, and the spiritual level as well. So there's some ads, you are what you eat. So you have to watch your food in that case. So let's begin, ladies and gentlemen, on the mindful meditation with practical examples as usual. Are you ready? So what is mindful meditation? That's the first question, philosophical question. We have to understand what is it in the first place before we go deep. So we have to give a purpose. So mindful meditation is a mental practice that involves focusing your attention on the present moment. So we have present, we have past, present, and the future. The past is bygone, the present is the now, and the future is what is coming after the now. So becoming aware of your thoughts, whatever you think inside the mind, your feelings or emotions, bodily sensations, and the surroundings environment without judgment. So the environment as well, you have to adapt yourself with the environment to become one with the environment, focusing on everything really which is going on around you. That's all about surroundings and environment without judgment. Without judging, is this good, is this bad? So it is designed to help reduce stress as well, improve mental clarity. In this case, it's all about awareness. It is all about awareness, increasing your awareness, and increase emotional regulation as well. So the first point we're going to touch are the key concepts in mindful meditation. What are the key concepts? So the first point is based on the present moment awareness, being present in the now. That's all about the present moment awareness. So focusing your attention on what is happening right now, the present, rather than dwelling on the past or the past memories or worrying about the future. So most of our minds or thoughts are actually stuck in the past or worrying what is going to happen tomorrow. So the future, the past and the future. Our minds keep swinging like a pendulum from past to present, past to future, past to future. It's so hard to stick with the equilibrium, which is the present moment. So the second one, the key concepts is like non-judgmental observation. So you're observing things without judging. So which are like observing thoughts. You have to observe your thoughts, emotions, and sensations without labeling them as good or bad, which is, in this case, it is the concept of going beyond good and evil. Is it good? Is this evil? Is this bad for me? Is this good? Is it? So you keep charging good, bad, which is all about morality. So maybe this is like the blueprint from since childhood as well. The third key concept is like the breath focus. You breath, the way you're breathing. So using your breath as an anchor to keep you grounded in the present moment. You anchor, your breath have to be an anchor. So in the case of meditation or yoga, they tell you you have to focus on your breath. There's the first thing, which is like inhaling, breathing in, then exhaling. So you have to know the correct practices as well. If you do it yourself without any guidance, like a guru or a teacher, then in the case of India or the Eastern meditation, they will tell you need someone to guide you through. Or you can read books in our 21st century. All the information is at our fingertips, even on the internet. So the second point we're going to touch on the practical steps of mindful meditation, which is like I'm going to take you step by step through without leaving you with the incomplete instructions. So the first practical steps is like find a quiet place, which is like you have to blend with the environment, mirroring your environment. You are what you eat, or you become as well the place, the environment which you are sitting on, or living on, or residing, can actually influence you as well. The environment, the people, the food, the place, and things like that. So the first practical step is to find a quiet space, a quiet place for yourself. Even though you're a family and things like that, you can find a quiet place for yourself. After work, maybe. So in this case, you have to choose a calm and peaceful environment. You have to mirror the environment where you can sit comfortably without distractions. So you try to minimize distractions. You cannot have distractions 24/7. The second one, practical steps, is to focus on your breath. Though you're breathing, in the case of public speaking as well, it's all about breathing. When you start talking too fast, the heart starts beating as well. But when you're focusing really, all inhale and exhaling, you're controlling, taking small breaks as well. So that's all about focusing on your breath. So begin by focusing on your breath, either counting each inhale and exhale, or simply paying attention to how it feels. So in the case of meditation, they say inhale through your nose, exhale through the mouth. And you have to focus how it feels as well. When you inhale, you feel like your mind is calming, like the air goes through, maybe you throw it down, then your lungs, then you exhale. All of you feel that the peace as well. So I have to give you some examples as well, because I like the practicality side. So in the case of how you have to simply pay attention on how it feels as well. So the inhaling and exhaling. So example, like let's say sit comfortably, close your eyes as well, and take a deep breath through the nose, feeling the air, feel your hair. So you have to feeling the air, feel your lungs, like the air will going through, feeling lungs when you inhale, taking the oxygen in. When you exhale, it's like the carbon dioxide, like the physics side. So exhale slowly through your mouth. You inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Slowly, no. So inhale like, you can open this space, maybe like a whoo sound, slowly through the mouth, paying attention to the sensation of the breath leaving your body. So the third practical step is like observe your thoughts as well. The thoughts, they say you have 1,000 thoughts a day. Is it true? Is it false? But your thoughts are not yours until when you start paying attention to them, or when you put one of them into practice. That's one of my quote. So as you meditate, your mind will wander, going like the monkey mind, going exist, thinking about the past, the present, the future, about your friends, maybe about something which happened, good, something bad, something fun which you're going to do after this. So it's all like wandering all over the place. You're not sitting at one place. There's no equilibrium. So this is normal. You have to understand this is normal. Don't try to force it. Trying to calm the mind. You cannot calm the mind. So it's like wandering all over. Just accept it. So you have to accept it. When you notice like a thought or emotion arise, simply observe it without judgment, and gently bring your focus back to your breath. When the thought comes, good or evil, you just have to accept it. So in that case, you become the observer. You try to observe the thoughts, and then you have to accept it. You have to acknowledge it in that case without judgment, and gently bring your focus back to your breath. So just focusing on the inhaling through the nose and exhaling, and how it feels. There's all your focus, which you have to go on that part, all the energy. So the quick example on the observe your thoughts is like you might notice that you are thinking about work or something about a work task rather than engaging with the thought. So when you're meditating, when you're closing your eyes, you start thinking, maybe you start at something about work or work related. When you're not even engaging with the thought, like you have to acknowledge it. In that case, thinking about the work, you have to acknowledge that you're thinking about the work. So in the case of acknowledgement as well, and you have to return to your breath. So acknowledge and then return on focusing on inhaling and exhaling. So inhaling the oxygen, you exhale the carbon dioxide, the CO2. So in the case of acknowledgement as well, in the case of engineering, we have like the three-way handshake, which is like the TCP, which is a transmission control protocol, or the IP, the internet protocol. There's like a three handshake in the case of a computer sharing, computer to computers trying to share the communication or sending the data. So you have to synchronize, then acknowledge, then synchronize. So there's like synchronize, acknowledge, then acknowledgement. Only the engineers will understand what I mean, the computer engineers or computer science. So the fourth practical step is body scan technique, trying to scan your body as well. Just sitting calm, scanning your body without focusing. Maybe after you finish or focusing your breath, now you start scanning the body. Which is another approach, is to mentally scan your body from head to toe, focusing on each part of or to notice tension. So each part, it can be the limbs, it can be the chest, it can be down, feet, maybe the nose, the face, the head, mind, the ears, the throat. So you go like on the 7 chakras. You have like the root chakra, you have the sacral chakra, you have the solar chakra, which is like the belly buttons. Then you have the heart chakra, then you have the throat chakra, you have the third eye, the sixth sense, then the 7th, the crown chakra, which is like the 1000 lotus. So in that case, you have to focus where the tension is. In the case of body tension or body scan technique, you have to focus on each part to notice tension, discomfort, or relaxation. In that case, the quick example, it will be like start at your toe and slowly up. From your toes, you're going up. When you're scanning your body, from your toes up to the head. So paying attention to how your body part feels. If you notice tension, focus on that area and release it as you exhale. In the case of breathing out, so you breathe in, you hold your breath, you start focusing, scanning your body from the toes up until your head. When you feel the tension, you focus on that part, and then you release it when you're exhaling slowly through the mouth. So the fifth practical step is like practice gratitude or kindness. In this case, you have to be kind, or gratitude, accepting, being graceful. So towards the end of the session, reflect on the things you're grateful for. Like this can help, in the case of help, to create a positive mindset and enhance emotional well-being, including letting go as well. If you have some negative thoughts or positive thoughts, you have to think about it, become grateful about it, acknowledge it, then let go or accept it or be grateful for it. In this case, a quick example is like after meditating for a few minutes, think of 3 things you are grateful for in your life. It could be something simple like the comfort of your home, maybe a comfort place, a good family as well, or a loved one you support, or simply repeating phrases like, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be at peace, may I be happy, you want to be happy, you want to be healthy, you want to be at peace of mind. Then extend those thoughts to others as well. Imagine them being well and happy too. Not only yourself, you have to extend to others as well. You try to spread that positive vibes to others. So what if you desire for yourself, you have to desire for others. The same concept, as you love your neighbor, as you love yourself, love your brother, as you love yourself. So the 5th point, we're going to touch at the benefits of mindful meditation. The rewards, now why we have to do it, because the mind, psychologically speaking, some people want to do something when there's only a benefit. What is it for me in this case? Those are like the benefits or the rewards which you get from mindful meditation. It can be today, tomorrow, or after consistency. So nothing comes at low prices. You have to pay the price. It's all about patience as well and the consistency. So the first benefit is like a stress reduction, reducing the stress or eliminating, removing stress completely. So mindfulness has been shown to lower like the cortisol level, which is a stress hormone. Some people only knows the dopamine, which is like the happiness hormone, the happy hormone, leading to a more relaxed state of mind or being present as well in the present moment. The second benefit, it improved focus and clarity of mind, thinking straight, things like that. So regular practice can enhance your concentration and sometimes attention as well, and the mental clarity, making it easier to stay productive and focused. It can be motivated as well, and the inspiration. being inspired and motivated. All of those are benefits of mindful meditation because it's on the mental level. The third one is like the emotional regulation. It helps you manage your emotions more effectively by reducing impulsive reactions and fostering a calm approach to challenges. Instead of being impulsive, acting without thinking, in this case, you have to start thinking before doing or acting, which is all about emotional regulations. Not to react on every action, not throwing the stones at every dog which bark in your way. So you have to ignore some things as well, just letting go. Just accept that, acknowledge it, just go on your way. The fourth benefit is like better sleep as well. Mindful meditation is linked to improved the sleeping patterns as well, as it calms the mind and reduces the insomnia symptoms. Insomnia, like when you cannot sleep. So here's another thing. Most of the people confuse all the symptoms being a disease. A headache can be just a symptom, not a disease. Maybe you can have ice, then cool it down. Maybe just paracetamol, or then you can or Panadol, you can cool it down. And most of the doctors usually treat the symptoms and not the disease. When you have like the sugar or diabetes and things like that, will simply calm the symptoms down, but they will not actually treat the diseases. This is what some pharmaceuticals usually benefit from. The medicines actually made it only to cure the symptoms, but the disease is still there. So you have to keep buying the medicines all the time. So if they give the medicine to cure the disease, then the pharmaceuticals or the doctors will actually go broke as well. They need more customers in that case. So all of those are like the fifth benefit, the benefits of mindful meditation. The fifth and the last is like enhance relationships and self-awareness as well. Being self-awareness is all about self-improvement, self-realization. So in being present and non-judgmental can improve communication. In this case, it is all about effective communication and understanding in personal relationships. It can be partnerships or maybe relationships with your partner, in that case, your loved one. So the fourth point we're going to touch are the practical examples of mindful meditation in daily life, because I love to focus on practicality. I cannot leave practical examples out. Daily life, the things which you have to do in daily life, instead of just quoting maybe someone in the year 2020 or 19 something or something I did like this in the past. I have to give the really world examples, the daily life. So in this case, the first one is mindful eating, which are practical examples. You have to start with the mindful eating, paying attention to the taste, texture, and smell of the food as you eat. In this case, you want to use all your five senses. So in the one of the video, which I said what Mwanandeke Kindembo does different from others, which is a long video, like 50 plus minutes longer video. So I said the five senses, it's all about like you have hearing, your ears, sight, your eyes, nose, which is smell, tongue is like the taste, then the touch on the skin. So all your senses are like on your head, so you don't need to look them. See, hearing, sight, you don't need to remember them. All of them are just here staring back at you. So you have to focus on the taste of the food, the texture, the smell as you eat your food, without distractions like the TV or your phone. So nowadays we are living the generation of technology. People are eating with the phones in their hand. The food that you can take 5 minutes or 10 minutes is going to take you like half an hour eating, or 1 hour. You're eating while your eyes are somewhere here, like focusing. You're not even enjoying the food because you are distracted with the TV, the phone, maybe social medias, notification, message, someone comments, someone liked you post. So you have to stop eating and go and check or try to reply. So the quick example of that, you have to take a small bite of food, chew slowly. So take your time and notice how the flavors, in this case, the flavor, it's all inside your mouth, which is a taste. The flavor changes. Focus entirely on the experience of eating. It's all about mindfulness, doing things with a purpose. The second one, or the practical example, is mindful walking as well. Even walking, you can still meditate while walking. It's not all about sitting down and closing your eyes. No, there's mindful walking as well. So while walking, focus on the sensation of your feet hitting the ground, the air like around you, your environment, and the movement of your body. A quick example of that, like as you walk through a park or your neighborhood, notice how your feet feel with each step. So you have to watch each step you make, like paying attention to the sounds around you, using your sense of hearing, your ears, the wind on your skin, which is all the sense of touch, or the rhythm of your breath. The way you're breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Are you breathing too fast now? Maybe your heart is beating too fast. when you're not doing any sport or when you're not running, maybe there's some sense of fear. So you have to try to calm yourself down. The third practical example is all of the mindful listening as well. So it's listening. So which is all about hearing, your sense of hearing, the ears. So when talking to someone, fully concentrate on their words without planning your response. In this case, actively listening. You have to focus on their words without planning on your response, not thinking what you're going to say first. When you're talking to someone, they already hold their own opinion. No matter what you say, no matter how long you say, they only keep whatever they want to say, and then when you haven't finished anything, they start saying whatever they've been holding inside. They are not actively listening. That's like passive listening. So in the case when you listen, when you to the words of someone, and without planning your response, this improves connection and the communication as well. A quick example of that, like during a conversation, listen deeply to the other person without interrupting or thinking about what to say next. Focus on their words, the tone or the pitch, and the emotions as well. Focus how someone is talking. Are they talking with emotions? Are they hiding the emotions or things like that? To read someone, you don't need to read 1,000 books. You have to understand first, actively listening. Is there some sense of fear in their voice, or that sense of calmness, or joy, or courage, or thing like that? That's like the tone, the pitch. All of those really usually reveal how someone feels. The face reveals as much as it conceals as well. Don't judge by the eyes, judge by the hands. So the first one we're going to touch on the how to start your mindful meditation journey, or mindful journey. How can you do it yourself? So in this case, just watching someone else doing it, say, oh, I like your videos. You seem very calm in the video. You're talking very slow, very calm. So this is like I'm giving now what I usually do in myself. Like before recording each video, I usually meditate as well, 5-10 minutes, 15-20 minutes. Once you get used to it, if you want half an hour, it's not enough. If you want 1 hour, just want to sit there calm, enjoying, thinking about your life, reflecting on your life as well, removing all the detachments of the world, thinking about yourself. Who am I? Some questions as well. Where I came from, where I'm going. So planning about your future as well. It doesn't mean you have to think about the future. You plan about it while you're being present. So begin with 5 minutes a day. So when you start the beginner, you have to go with the small time as well. Not to start with big bites. You have to go with small bites. You cannot eat an elephant one day. So just small bites a day. So start small, meditating for 5 or 10 minutes daily. Gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable. As you start getting used to it, gradually increase your time. So in the case of meditation, it's all about your posture. Like I said, you have to sit straight. Like the vertebral have to be straight, like on the way you sit even on the chair. You have to be calm. The way you sit can actually reveal so much about you. So the second one, you can use like apps, online apps, or guided meditations. In this case, we have like tools like the Headspace, the Calm, or Insight Timer. Often offer guided sessions that help ease you into practice in this case. So it's all about consistency. In this case, consistency, repetition is the key. The more you do it, the more you get used to it. The more your body on the physical level, the more your mind on the mental level get used to it. So before you go to the spiritual level, you have to master the physical and the mental. Then you reach the spiritual level, which means you have to be grounded. Your feet have to be grounded. Everything have to be grounded, even your mind. When you start wandering, you start control your mind instead of your mind controlling you. So we have like consistency over time. In the case of consistency, it's all about continuous practice. So meditation works best when practiced regularly. It's consistency, repetitive. Even if it is just for a few minutes each day, consistency is the key to experiencing long-term benefits. So if you're looking for long-term benefits, just take 5-10 minutes, even before going to work. It doesn't matter if it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday, or weekends. Before you wake up, or put your feet on the ground, meditate, or you put your feet on the ground, and take you 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So if you are the one who have to wake up early, going to work early, you have to wake up like half an hour earlier. So take the half an hour or 10 minutes just for meditation before going to the bathroom, washing your teeth, your face, then come in and start doing whatever you want to do. So ladies and gentlemen, what can you say about mindful meditation? It's all about improving your physical level and the mental level. And then when you're feeling more calm, when you're more grounded, that's when you can go easily reach the spiritual level. You cannot just jump and say, I want to find myself, I want to become self-aware, when you're not even aware of your own surrounding. when you're not even focusing on the sounds around you, when you cannot even focus on someone when they're talking or speaking. So in the case of YouTube, I think it's good for active listening, or in the case of active listening, because you're just watching someone talking. You're just watching, you don't even know what is coming next. So you are there watching, waiting, or maybe it's going to say something interesting. Maybe I like this, maybe I don't like this, maybe I agree, and maybe I disagree. So in summary, ladies and gentlemen, about on the mindful meditation. So mindful meditation is a simple yet powerful practice that encourages awareness and presence in everyday life. It offers practical benefits from reducing stress to improving emotional health, health and focus. With techniques like mindful breathing, inhaling and exhaling, you're taking more oxygen in and exhaling, removing the carbon dioxide, which are like the harmful products. In the case of trees, they exhale the oxygen and inhale the carbon dioxide. What we say is, as something negative, that's what the trees love, is the carbon dioxide is like the oxygen in the case of trees. While the trees exhale the oxygen, we love oxygen, we inhale the oxygen. It's like the opposite in that case. That's why they say plant more trees to produce more oxygen for you. While you exhaling the carbon dioxide, that's what the trees love. They inhale the carbon dioxide. So with techniques like mindful breathing, body scanning as well, from toes to head or head to toes, it depends, and mindful walking, watching every step which you make, anyone can incorporate mindful meditation or mindfulness into their routine. In the case of incorporate, you can include it, making mindfulness to becoming daily routine. So by bringing attention to the present moment, you gain control of your thoughts and emotions or feelings, leading to a more peaceful, balanced, and fulfilling life. In this case, you want to achieve equilibrium, a balance, not swinging like a pendulum from past to present, like an endless pendulum swing. Like regular practice as well, consistency in this case, even for a few minutes a day, can transform the way you experience the world, helping you to live more consciously and intentionally. By experiencing the world, it's all about living with other people. It's all about communicating as well, the way you speak it, the way you listen, actively listening, effective communication. So mindful meditation can be integrated into almost aspect of your daily life, making it a practical tool for improving mental health, emotional balance, and overall well-being of your body, which as we started at the beginning. So it's all about the physical, mental, and the spiritual level. Trying to extend yourself, trying to elevate yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually, maybe financially as well. So once you know yourself, you become unstoppable. The sky will be on the limits. So as usually, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, go on my YouTube, watch the playlist. I've got the playlist on the financial decision making, the playlist on business ideas, business plan workbook. I've got the playlist on the meditation self-help as well, which is one of this video will go on the same playlist as well. So as usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and keep sharing the word, as we want to monetize the channel, which means we want to reach more people. So as usual, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day, and I hope you have a great journey on your mindfulness journey as well, meditation journey. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Ciao.